Okay, I'm hearing by any other name is still a rose. Like somebody is trying to get involved in your life. Like, okay, like a marriage is happening. And that kind of looks like a marriage a little bit. Like someone's proposing to you or sending you a proposal to be part of your life and change your name. And you're like, by any other name, I'm still the same person. No, that's what I'm getting. The answer is no. And it don't matter what name to, I'm still the same person. Yeah, this person is trying to get tangled up and married to you. But it's a spiritual marriage, so they're broke. They don't have any spiritual wealth. They don't have a spiritual dowry. They just in your face trying to sync up with you, hook up with you, link up with you. And you're just like, no. And it's as simple as that. They're not affecting your mood or your energy or your personality because you recognize that these people or whoever this person is sick. I mean, sick enough to think that they could just walk around and marry people without nobody looking or checking for them. Like, yeah, okay. I feel like whoever this is dealing with this a lot. So this may be confirmation. Like, this goes on. This goes on around the world. People see you and admire you and try to attach themselves to you and create some sort of a spiritual bond between you. This could be happening from people on the streets. But I feel like coworkers or and you could just sense that they're clinging to you and trying to form some sort of a clingy bondage. So that's ending. Whatever it is going. You're cutting cords, cutting fingers almost. I feel like they had a chance to let go, and at this point you're cutting fingers because that's how clingy they are. And for whatever reason, they clung to you or cling to you long enough to put themselves in a dangerous situation. It's like they're too high up to comfortably drop, and they're just going to fall to their death. But God demonstrates his own love for us in this. While we were still sinners, Christ died for us. You might have had to go through this at some point growing up. Maybe you cling to your parents at some point, or you have a clingy personality, but it's on the things you love and enjoy to do. Like you have a very strong or long attention span, so you can focus on things without getting distracted. And you don't have any type. I'm not talking to somebody who has claimed a mental disorder. So this might be a symptom of OCD or whatever, ADHD or something. And yeah, those people who love to be sick and love to say, oh, I have this, that, and other, and that's why I do this, that, and other because of this illness. For people who have accepted healing and knowing that what your skills and your traits and personality traits are a gift from God. People who acknowledge their personality as a gift from God. That's what I'm talking to. Okay. You realize that people are still copying you and trying to feed off of your energy. And now they're trying to feed off of this so-called OCD energy or this so-called ADHD energy. So if subject to another, you can multitask. People are following you around, trying to keep up with your thoughts. You have walls built around your consciousness. They're trying to break through those barriers and cling to your brain, cling to your energy. They're parasites. They're real parasites. Some of these parasites have entered human bodies. Some of them have entered animals. But either way, they're being controlled by bugs. And so it's these bugs that's trying to get in your brain. And even though this is a real graphic way of explaining what I'm saying right now, I feel like whoever it is, you already have the defense mechanism to fight this. You don't get distracted by, ew, that's gross, or you're not allowed to say that. No, you understand what's happening. They're parasites. And so you're fighting off these parasites. Yet to all who received him, to those who believed in his name, he gave the right to become children of God. and you realize that Christ died for you. You might have been a parasite as a child. That's what I'm getting at. You might have clinged to people or clinged to your dreams and your hopes, like, and instead of just letting them naturally come to you. And over time, it's just like, okay, this is my personality. And people try to become like you, and they end up becoming obsessive like you, and almost like obsessed over you, because they don't have any hopes or dreams. All they have is you. So that's what this is happening. And there was no way. I feel like you tried to die to yourself. Christ came and died for you. It's like, yeah, you need his healing, because otherwise the both of you would have died. The both of you would have lost your mind. But now that God is stepping in and separating these parasites from you and allowing you to continue to do what you're doing for the kingdom of God. So you're obsessed for Christ. You're obsessed with building Christ's temple and working for his kingdom. Your spirit is valuable to him. It's not a disease. It's not a mental disorder. And some people are not willing or ready to hear that. Some people are offended. Do not let this book of the law depart from your mouth. Meditate on it day and night, so that you may be careful to do everything written in it. Then you will be prosperous and successful. That came out so junky and wonky. It's like almost distracted the way it came out. I feel like whoever was meant to hear that heard it, and basically what it means is meditate on the fact that you are healed. Don't let anybody tell you that you're sick. Know that your personality is being used in the kingdom of heaven. Maybe the world wants to medicate you and put you in a hospital, but God is using you, and in such a way that at some point people want to become you. And you know that saying, like, something about now I'm hot, they all on me or something. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. So people were trying to attack you before, and now they're obsessed with you or something. This is the day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. So you might not have understood what was happening. Why were people attacking you? Why were people so obsessed with you when you're just trying to focus on what you're doing? And then you realize that they just want whatever's around them. As soon as you leave the picture and somebody else walks in it, they want that person. They're the sick ones. But these could be people who work for the kingdom of Satan. So they could be employed. They could have high-paying jobs with zombies. The kingdom of Satan is run by zombies. So, and people hear that and they're like, how can I be a zombie? Go get influenced by a zombie and see what happens. I'm not telling anybody to do that, but that's what happens. Go be influenced by a devil worshiper. So